Alright, let's go. Listen, whoops. Get rid of that shit. You know what we're here to do. It's time for the definitive list of all time. And by definitive, I mean totally subjective, and nobody's going to agree with me at all because I have my own tastes. But that's why we're here, okay? But that's gonna be the title, is the definitive best list ever. We're gonna go in order. S A B C never played. No, feels pretty good. I don't know. I just looked this up. So let's go. Let's start off. Uh, MW2. How are we gonna be ranking this? By the way, we will not be. This will be strictly multiplayer based. Should I put competitive in there too? No, I'm gonna go strictly multiplayer based. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this out and just go like this so that nobody sees any of my other shit going on. All right, because you don't want to see that anyways. This is all school stuff right here. Don't worry about this. Okay, number one. What is this, World at War? I wish they would label it a little bit better. Like, I never got a chance to play it. I've watched a lot of it. MP40 was overpowered as fuck. B. Good start, and we'll go back. We'll readjust, especially because I know we're gonna have to. If I was streaming right now, it would be funnier because everybody would be absolutely going crazy, especially when I go with this. Ghost was B. Multiplayer was fun. Fuck you if you think otherwise. It was pretty good. Very balanced game. Except for a while when the Bison was crazy. AW? Overhated. Overhated. I'm going to add one more tier, as a matter of fact. I feel like there needs to be uh, S, S, or something like that. Because this needs to be an A. Overhated. Really good COD. Uh, yeah. It revolutionized everything. Still would be fun to go back and play because it was still simple. It added something new, but it didn't fuck it up. Now, thinking back, shotguns were balanced. They were hard to use. Snipers balanced. Yeah. Uh, the BAL was godlike. ASM1. Yeah. No. Everything else kind of sucked, but man, it was good. BO3. The first S. Not double S. The first S. Great. Bordering perfection. It had really taken the advanced movement and perfected it. I loved BO3. Now, I would love it even more if I were to go back if it came out today, because I have a scuff now. But yeah, no, it was still fun without a scuff. And the game was great. The guns were all really balanced. I mean, you had the VMP, the Man of War, that were a little bit above everything else, the Shiva. Uh, but everything else could compete. The Kuda, the Kuda was good. In fact, all the throwback tourneys, that's what they were using. All right, IW, I overhated this game. I, back in the day, would put it in no. And maybe I'm feeling generous. It's one of my least favorite CODs of all time, but I think I overhated, especially playing the modern CODs. I'm going to put it in C for now. I didn't love it. I was getting tired of jetpacks around that time. Didn't offer a lot. It was the jetpack that broke the camel's back. COD 4 original, double S, easy. Again, this is my list. We're on to World War II. COD 4 doesn't need any explanation. Let's not waste our time here. If you don't have it in SS, what are you doing? It is, and that's remastered. Wait. Oh, there's a regular COD 4. Okay. Since I talked about COD 4, I'll pull this out. I just talked about COD 4 itself. SS. My list. This is mine. You know, we don't talk to you right now. This is my list. Yes. World War II was amazing. I'm not hearing any slander on World War II. Yes, there were connection problems for a while. War. War is the greatest game mode that has not returned since. War was so much fun, And I'm biased. I was good at World War II. BO4. Oh, this is hard. I feel wrong putting it here. I feel like it should be S. Oh, that's gotta be S, right? But like at the tail end of it. Because these don't feel good being on the same level, but these don't feel good being on the same level either. I'll leave it here for now. Blackout. I'm not a big Battle Royale person. But Blackout, because Blackout had Alcatraz Island. I had some good fun on Blackout. Don't catch me playing Caldera or anything like that. Modern Warfare. Another one that was overhated the time it came out, personally. I hated it when it first came out. I think it is way better than the newer ones. Cold War. Underrated. I hated it. Well, I didn't hate it at first. I still think to this day that it has some problems. I think that there was nothing really fun or stand out about it, but of the modern CODs, it is by far the best modern COD, and there is no doubt in my mind. Vanguard. Now, saying that, Vanguard was the most fun out of the modern CODs. It was objectively bad, but it was fun. B. Purely multiplayer based. It had a lot of bullshit. Not as much. Had a lot of bullshit, but it was extremely fun to just go around and fry and act cracked out all the time. I, hot take, liked slide canceling once I got a hang of it. Yeah, this should not be there too. It should be underneath. I'm yeah. I'm coming in giving you raw thoughts too and trying to go fast. This is the worst Call of Duty ever made. Was there still fun moments? Yeah. People trying to say that it's better than either of these two though? No. There's no shot it's better than those two. No, I won't hear it. MW2 is not better than any of these two. Now, maybe let's put a disclaimer here. Maybe you might have some things, different tiers. Don't come at me. If you agree with everything that I'm saying, but you would change the tiers, that's fine. We can get along. Don't come at me saying, "How the fuck did you put World War II in S? Like, it's definitely a B. But I guess you're right. It was pretty fun, or War was a good game mode." Okay, that's fine. I rate War really highly. If you didn't play War at all, that's fine. I also loved the gun balancing. There were so many guns that just felt unique to use. They all kind of did the same damage, and neither one of them was like that much better than the other. It didn't have like too much of a niche, but they still felt unique and fun to use, and that's why I loved the gunplay in World War II as well. Not again earlier. I know I already did my World War II segment, but just to finish out, there was some connection issues, but there have been connection issues with every COD at one point or another. Call of Duty 2. I never played Call of Duty 2 actually. Not much to say there. I think this is a COD Mobile. Never played that either. Is this the Call of Duty that's only out overseas? Warzone now. I hate Warzone. Warzone 2.0 now. I'm not a Battle Royale person, like I said. Blackout was good. Warzone is definitely better than Warzone 2.0. They're both ass, though. Never played COD 3. Well, this is World at War. So what the fuck was the thing? Oh, this is the original Call of Duty. COD 1. I knew I was going to look like a fool by saying that. Definitely deserves to go up here. Modern Warfare 2. I didn't get to play it in its heyday. But I will respectfully say, looking at it, that it deserves to be at the bottom of this list. Bottom of S's. It does not look that interesting to me. One man army noob tubes ruins it. Sorry, if you have something that's disgustingly overpowered, regardless of how nostalgic it is. Let's look. M16 stopping power? It was good. Juggernaut. There was nothing that wasn't counterable in COD 4. Nothing uncounterable in Black Ops 3. DLC weapons were disgusting. The DLC weapons were disgusting. We'll save that. We'll save that, though. Hold on. We'll save that for later. Black Ops 1 is double S. MW3. Look, personally, I'm going to move this around. Let's just fucking speed fire this shit. Alright. Alright. Now let's talk. Original COD 4, it's not being touched. Black Ops 2 is not being touched. The whole reason why I thought about this too was that I was thinking earlier, the Remington to me back then felt overpowered. The Remington shotgun, you all remember which one, felt overpowered as shit. I hated it. I hated using it. I was never going to use it. The LSAT with the target finder, wow, that just came back to me like nothing. Fucking hated people who used that. I would go back and play against target finder noobs all day long. Not the oppressor. Wasn't there an oppressor mod or something like that back then? What COD was that? Oh, that was BO4, I think. That wasn't BO2. Okay, fine. ISS game. Black Ops, bro. Wager matches, the COD point system. You're not messing with BO1 fun. The FAMAS was good, not overpowered. Everything was usable. It falls right in line of World War II, where I kind of like games where there's a lot of guns that are pretty much the same. They don't really feel like one is way better than the other, but they do have different play styles. Yeah. All right, BO3. Oh, when they added the MSMC and those freaking DLC weapons, or just the add-on weapons, it was not. That was disgustingly overpowered. I do remember going back and playing that after. The game was like perfect otherwise, though. Do I really want to hold that much against it? Nowadays, if you try to go back, it would plague lobbies, but you could still play it. I'm not going to hold it against it too much. Those DLC weapons, though, for years, they've been fucking us with DLC weapons. The DLC weapons, I'm going to take BO4 down a peg because of that, I think. Maybe 2 pegs. I don't know. We'll see. Because look at World War II. It has like 80 million weapons. Do any of them break the game? Not a shot. None of them break the game. There are a couple that are a little bit better, but I've never been as annoyed with DLC weapons as I was in this game. There's that one, like the shark fin with the mod on it that makes it, you just shoot around the person and they explode. What the fuck is that? Granted, the gun was impossible to use beforehand. It was so weak. But once you got that mod, you didn't have to hit any bullets. It didn't make any sense. MW3, that's just classic, man. It's so classic. Some of the best multiplayer ever. COD 4 remastered. Let's see. I think it needs to be dropped down to peg. It can't be in the same tier as these ones. It's really good, but it's just this game. Like, I don't want to rank it. It's good. It has a lot of DLC weapons too, if I remember correctly. That was another thing that plagued this game too. And this one, who? Did I have DLC weapons in Cold War? I think they did. There's some disgusting ones. MW2. Look, people are going to be mad if I don't put it at the top. It's my list. I watched a lot of it back in the day. I never played it, personally. I feel like I'd be pissed off if I did. I wouldn't have liked it. But I know that there's a lot of nostalgia and a lot of good that they did. Looks pretty boring though in some cases. Like it looks bland. Looks. The gameplay doesn't look boring. What looks boring are like just the scenery. It looks so dull and drab, and maybe that's what the game was going for. But if I don't put it at least at the top of this, I'm gonna get cooked. I don't care. Controversy is good. Uh, this is true. Modern Warfare was better than Infinite Warfare. Modern Warfare might even be further up here. I don't know. This is classic too. This is hard, man. Did I have more fun playing Ghost or did I have more fun playing Vanguard? I really started playing COD in like BO2 Ghost days. Just a little bit before BO2 is when I really started playing COD a lot. Ghosts. Very good. Very good. There was some overpowered stuff in there too. I like the steps that they tried to take. I really like a lot of the map. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, Ghost had a lot of maps that were really fun. Vanguard's maps sucked, but they were better than Modern Warfare's maps. Yeah, this needs to go there. A lot of broken shit in Modern Warfare. A lot of broken shit in here. Look. I think this isn't a terrible list. Obviously, the points of most contention will be Modern Warfare 2. Probably Modern Warfare 2. People will say I have World War 2 too high. And maybe World at War too low, Vanguard too high. Maybe Ghost too high. I don't know. A lot of people will say that these games deserve more. I don't think so. Alright, look, this is where I'm going to leave it right now. I think this changes a lot. From day to day, from week to week, from year to year. I'd like to get on somebody here to discuss it with me at some point. That'd be fun. But right now, this is where I'm going to leave my stuff. And this is just strictly for multiplayer. Maybe an updated one in about a year or something. Also, I'll be doing competitive and campaign at some point. So yeah, be on the lookout for those. Like, comment, subscribe. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Don't forget to hit that bell to get notifications whenever I go live or upload. And with that one, I'll see you guys later, my Ragers.